going on, guys and gals? Sleep Outdoors back here with another video. Not really planning this out, just kind of went and made up this tackle box here. We're going to do a beginner's budget tackle box. Got it right. Alright, well, we're just going to hop right into this. First off, obviously you got to start yourself off with a tackle box, which is why I went here with these Okeechobee Fats, is what it's called. I just went with it because it was $10, because budget tackle box is what we're going for here. Remember that, it's the key to the video. So to start things off, we got a Yum Bass Kit. Has a whole bunch of stuff in here. This was $10 at Walmart. I'm just going to quickly go through this. This has watermelon red 5-inch Yum Dingers, 4-inch Summer Craw Yum Dingers. I don't know, you guys want to see these? Here, I'll show you all of them. There you go. There's the watermelon red. Here is kind of like a June bug type thing. It's kind of like a purple blue with blue flake. And then this thing's one of my favorites in this box. Yum Trick Worm. See the end of that? Nice and shaky. Got ribs all down it. Yum little 5-inch Trick Worm. And then we have, back to the June bug color, Curly Tail. Purple with blue flake. And set this down, set that down, and lastly, but not least, good old lizard. Green pumpkin lizard, and we'll just throw that back in there, and that's about that. Alright, this is a great deal right here. It also comes with hooks. I forgot to mention that. 4-aught hooks, extra wide gap. So you basically can buy that kit, go out there, take a pull, and you're good to go. So now we're going to jump in here. This is terminal tackle and all the other stuff. I didn't go crazy because obviously budget tackle box, you know, beginners that's just getting into it isn't going to want to go out and spend $400 on tackle if he doesn't even know if he likes it. So, I mean, obviously, who's not going to like bass fishing? Let's be real. So, I would go out and spend $300. But if you're not looking to do that, this is for you. So we got here a 1/4 ounce bullet weight. Got a pack of those. We didn't go tungsten because tungsten is way more expensive than this. So then we also went with a 3/16 of an ounce bullet weight pack and an 1/8 of an ounce bullet weight pack. Got to have a little bit of a range because obviously sometimes you're going to want to get down through stuff that's thicker than other stuff, so you're going to want heavier for that. But went with the Wacky Rig. Not, well, this is for what I use for a Wacky Rig, but really it's a drop shot hook. Drop shot hook is probably the one that I use the most besides extra wide gap hook, because of the fact that up here where I fish, I catch so many on the Wacky Rig. Take a Yum Dinger with a chartreuse tip, kills them. But then those extra wide gap hooks that I just showed you were the ones that came in that pack, just 4-aught normal extra wide gap hooks. And then I got a frog, just got like a yellow color, kind of white on the bottom. Is really why I got this one. Didn't really care about the sides. I just wanted something with white on the bottom and that wasn't black. And then this guy right here, this frog is crazy. This, I mean, look at that. Look at how ugly that is. Not even like that's just ugly. But it is a hollow body frog. It's the same as that guy except just way cheaper. This was $3 and it's called a scum frog. And when I was younger, I started on that for frog fishing and I've killed them on that frog. So I had to throw it in here. This chatterbait, you always need a chatterbait, just kind of throw out there on those rough, wavy days, get it right along the bank and just rip it. I went with green pumpkin because I didn't want to get multiple colors, so I went with like one of the most versatile colors for that, in my opinion at least. But obviously you go with what suits your area. If you got shad in your area, which I don't really fish, where I fish it's mostly just minnows and stuff like that. Like, there's not really a lot of shad. There's a lot of crawfish, that's where I fish a lot. But I've never really seen a lot of shad where I fish. So I went with green pumpkin. But also went with 3 jigs. This one is 5/16 of an ounce. And this is just like a real little one. Probably want to trim that skirt down. But I just went with this guy. Just real cheap. $3. This here. Another $3. Black and blue. That's it for jigs. Just green pumpkin, black and blue, and another green pumpkin because I don't fish that dirty of water. So I don't really need to go with multiple black and blues. I just go with a couple of green pumpkins, just switch up presentation. Maybe one's a little bit bigger, one's a little bit smaller, just that kind of thing. And then kind of ran out of money in the budget, and I was at Walmart, so I threw in just 2 of those dollar spinner baits from Walmart, the real cheap ones. I mean, like real. Obviously, it's real cheap if it's $1. That's crazy. But if you're on a budget, they'll do the job, and that's all that matters. So that's about it. Nope, that's not it. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I lied to you guys. That's not it. We're not done. We're not going to end this. We're going to keep this video rolling for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You guys can do it. I know you can. Alright, here we go. Soft plastics. You need soft plastics. So I went with these were all $2 at Walmart. That's why I got them, because they're cheaper. So I went with a paddle tail, Yum paddle tail. This little small guy just to throw as a trailer or just swim it through some water. Check out if there's any fish there. This I paid an extra $1 for, and let me tell you, it was worth the extra $1. If you have $1 in your pocket and you're planning on buying one of these $2 ones, throw the other $1 towards this guy. I nail him on this. Yum Dinger, green pumpkin, chartreuse tip. Has to have the chartreuse tip. Don't just go out there and buy your everyday green pumpkin, because you throw that in there and that bass can be like, wow, another bass fisherman throwing a green pumpkin dinger at me. Put the chartreuse tip at them, they're gonna freaking bite that like no tomorrow. I put this on a wacky rig. I've caught in 4-pounders, 3-pounders, 5-pounders, you name it. I've caught it on that. Now all this other stuff, this is a different story. You have to like rig it up different ways and all that. That you literally just hook it right in the middle and cast it out there. It's so simple. So I highly recommend it. But anyway, back to this. We got some crawdads, just some bigger versions of the crawdads and littler version of the crawdads. I went with green pumpkin, watermelon red, because it's just what they like up in my area. Obviously it's all about your area of fishing. You want to match where you're fishing, match the hatch, and it's more fly fishing, but works the same. Now I've checked every pocket, and now we are done. That is what I would put in a beginner bass tackle box. If you're just starting out and you don't want to spend a lot, the budget beginner bass tackle box, that's what I would do personally. I mean, obviously everybody's going to have their own take. If you're going to the store and you see something and it looks cool, throw it in there. I mean, obviously if it's in the budget, don't break the bank over everything until you know that you like it. Then you can go out there and spend a bunch of money. I mean, I started out with probably $100 into it, 130. Actually, that's it, 130. I bought a new tackle box, went out there. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start getting into this more, see if I really like it. Started out spending $130. All this right here that I just showed you was 70, just no 75. But I spent $130, and that was 2 years ago. And I really realized that I like it. I love it. It's so much fun, peaceful. Just go out there on the water and just cast it out there, reel in a big fish. Obviously that gets exciting and rambunctious, but besides that, it's just so peaceful. Like, you can just go out there and just relax and hear the crickets in the morning, see the sunrise. Like, something about that just brings back chills. I got chills right now. Ooh. But anyway, I spent $130, and that was 2 years ago. I realized I liked it. Now I have a pole that's worth more than $130. I mean, like multiple poles. Probably 7 poles. I have 7 poles right now. 8 poles. That's crazy to me. I know there might be guys out there watching this video that go, I have like 10 poles. Okay, I know that. Good for you. I'd love to have 10 poles, but personally I don't have the budget for 10 poles. Okay, that's it. We're gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sleep outdoors.